Hi guys, welcome back to Jacobs. What is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, whatever flows your boat. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and Jesus, if I could just explain to you that I'd be walking down the street, I'd be like, yes, I have a great idea, and then I'd sit here and I'd go, forgot. But finally I've been blessed with an idea. Welcome guys to this video where I will be taking you on my journey where I went from this to this with a sprinkle of dysphoria. So we're gonna start this journey off from when I was a child. There's not much to actually say about when I was a child because literally I wasn't focused on labels or my sexuality. I was wondering what the stick I had was gonna be today. Was it gonna be goddamn Mario Kart, or was it gonna be a princess in a castle saved by a twig? You know, that was literally what I was thinking as a child. My journey on my transition mostly started when I started hitting teenage years. That is when the whole pot came together of my family, me, my sexuality, life, society, blah, 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 everything. When you hit teenage years, that is when your body is starting to actually function the way it's meant to be functioning, you know? That is when you're hitting the big word puberty. That is a very hard word for some, and especially a trans, that is very hard. Help me. So, when I started hitting teenage years, of course, I was in the biological body. I am in the biological body as a female, so I was getting them female hormones, and that is when I started to find out that I just wasn't in the right body. I know, like, I knew as a child, but this is when I started hitting. I was like, oh my god, what is this? What have you done? So with hitting puberty and being in the wrong body, you can imagine like Titanic and the iceberg. It was like, that was literally me hitting puberty. I was like, help me, you know, like, no. But not only was it hard for me, it was hard for my family, because telling them what I was feeling when I didn't even have a clue what I was feeling, that was the hardest part of it all. Okay, that was literally like talking to a brick wall. I was there like, Mom, I don't know how I'm feeling. She's like, so you wearing a dress to your disco? Like, and then you had my sister, and she was like, I want to do your makeup, and I was like, oh well, I want to go and play with my action man, you know, so get away, step back, get out my face. It was quite crazy the amount of things that went down when I started hitting teenage years. That is literally the iceberg of my journey, I swear. And when I hit teenage years, and when I started hitting puberty, and when I started hitting the big teen years of, you know, 14 and 15 and 16, that is when, literally, that is when dysphoria started coming in and being like, yep, boom, 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 pff, gonna knock you out right now. That is when I started walking past the mirror and being like, wow, my hips, and I was like, Jesus, my voice, and my hair was down to my booty, man. It was down to my booty. It was down to the hips of my booty, man. It's literally, it was long. It was very goddamn long. And I tell you, if this video hits 2,000k, I am going to show you how long that booty hair was. That came out so wrong. No, but if this video hits 2k likes, I am going to show you what I was like before this transition even began. That is going to be the most scariest video you're ever gonna watch. So anyway, when dysphoria hit in, that was like, oh my lord, what is going on? I was noticing that literally, I just wasn't liking who I was. I was like, oh my god, like, why does that boy get such a deep voice and I don't? Why am I in this body? Why am I in this body? Why am I in this body? You know, that was like, that's what I was like. I was just so confused of everything and anything. Like, oh my god. I will never forget the time where I had to try and tell my mom that I had dysphoria. That I literally had dysphoria. And I was there like, Mom, I have dysphoria. And she was like, no joke, no. is there a pill we can get to fix that? She literally thought she could go to the chemist and get me a pill to cure my dysphoria. Yes, mom, please go buy me that now. No, but seriously, this is how you are going to get into my mindset of literally when I couldn't help being in this body anymore. Like, I couldn't help being classed as a female anymore, that I had to be who I had to be, that I had to be who I really was. Like, just imagine you're laying in bed, okay, and you're chilling, you wake up and you're like, right, I'm gonna go for a shower right now. And you're in there and you just take down your pants and you're taking off your top and you just look in the mirror and you're like, what? And you don't have what you fell asleep with. You have something else and you're like, no, this isn't for me. What? You know? That is how it feels. You do not just wake up and be like, oh my god, and start running down the hall of your house and be like, I want to be a boy or I want to be a girl. That's not how it works. It's literally something that you were born with and then later find out that is you in the complete wrong body. It's literally that's how that goes. My journey of teenage years was mostly trying to fit in with society, because that's what you have to do. As a teenager, you try and find where you fit in. But that's where I find it funny, because I fit in nowhere. I tried to fit in, of course. I was trying to be, the like queen of the party, but little did I know I was the king. I had little arguments with my family because they'd be standing there, and I remember I asked to go to my first disco, I was like, yeah, I want to go to my first disco. And they were like, yeah, what dress are you wearing? And that's when we kind of looked at each other. She was looking at, I have a nice dress picked out, and I was thinking like, no. Literally, I didn't fit the clothes that people expected me to wear, meaning that my walk, me trying to walk like a man, me becoming the man when I walked, that was something special. I'd be there like walking like this. I'd be like, yeah, I'm the man, I was like totally in my element when I'd be walking down the street. I'd just be like looking like a right duck. I just myself completely. Like, I was just like walking down that street and people are like, what the hell is that creature? And I'd be like although I laugh at this journey, although I laugh at all these little things and what I had to go through and how it was really hard for me. It was very hard to come to terms that, Jesus Christ, I'm in the wrong body and I'm gonna have to go through a heck of a lot to get into my actual body. It's a very scary thing. And for people that are going through transitions right now and are finding themselves, and for people that are just struggling in general and feeling like they don't know who they are, may they be LGBTQ or not, I, hand on my heart, think it's amazing how you're striving through it, and I am 100% here for anyone that needs it, because I know what it's like. And although we all have a different story with many different chapters, it all leads to the same thing, that we want to find out who we are and find our happiness. That was a bit emotional. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna leave it off here. If you've enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. It means a heck of a lot and I appreciate it with all my heart. Till next time, you gorgeous humans. #Jacobs out. 2, 3, 1.
Danny.